I know I'm wearing a Star Wars shirt right now, but welcome to my Batman vs. Superman review. Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice. It really should have just been called Dawn of Justice, in my opinion. But anyways, Batman vs. Superman is a sequel to Man of Steel, and it tries to be a sequel, but it just kind of goes off as a Batman film in a way. Now, me personally, I liked Man of Steel. It just had a really good story. I just thought it told Superman's story in a good way. A bit slow, but a good way. You know, you can understand it a little bit. The biggest thing in this movie, I thought, was Ben Affleck as Batman. Because, you know, everyone was, like, on him for, like, a year about being Batman, and he turned out to be, like, the best thing in this movie. So, it starts off with, Batman, I think, chasing down criminals, and the Daily Planet is in on it. You know, Lois Lane is looking for, like, this bullet to track down. I thought all the Batman scenes were excellent. It kind of reminded me of Arkham Knight, actually. Because this guy, Ben Affleck, he kills people. Batman just doesn't injure them or take them to prison. He kills people. And you're like, whoa, Batman killing people? I'm like, have you seen Arkham or played the game Arkham? Nope? Okay. Yeah, Batman is really dark. I think darker than the Dark Knight here. But it's like a few years, he's in retirement. We see him running, well, we do see him at the very beginning running through Metropolis as Superman is like fighting Zod. We don't see them that much. We see like Bruce Wayne's side of view. His building falls, he runs in, saves this little girl that was next to the building. But yeah, that building was a Wayne Tower, so he's like, you know, this man, we have to take him down. You know, he doesn't think, he's in his revenge kind of mode, which I kind of like because Batman is sort of like take action first and then think about the situation. You know, he thinks Superman is there to destroy the world. If he can, you know, I would be on it too. You know, a man with all that power, if he turns evil, we have to take him down before he turns evil. Yeah, he forms this group with Alfred, and he wants to, and he gets kryptonite from, kryptonite, that's another thing. Lex Luthor finds kryptonite. Now, Lex Luthor in this movie, I would have enjoyed him more if he was like a businessman. Before this movie, I would have said, you know what? Make him a little Joker-like. Since Joker's not in this movie, we can have Lex Luthor, and that did not work. They released a picture of him with no hair, and I'm like, oh, that looks kind of cool. And and then I saw the trailer, and I'm like, oh, wait, when does he get the hair? In the middle of the movie, or no? He gets the bald at the end of the movie because he goes to prison. But yeah, Lex Luthor kind of came off a little creepy. There's one scene where he feeds a guy jelly beans. I'm like, why are you doing that? Why? Why? Yeah, he just wants to kidnap Superman's mom to lure him into a trap. And I don't know, it didn't feel right to me. But Wonder Woman I did enjoy in this movie. I did enjoy the dancing, the ball scene, you know, because it really showed her character. But in the end, she checked her email, and then she fought a monster. I mean, but yeah, I did enjoy Wonder Woman. The theme song for Wonder Woman I really enjoyed too. The cameos for the Justice League. Flash, he went in this vortex, like vortex kind of thing. Flash appeared after Bruce Wayne had his nightmare scene, and I really still thought that was a nightmare scene, but no, it's from the future. He's like, listen to me, you were right about, and I'm like, is Lois Lane really gonna be the main plot point here? I would enjoy that, but Lois Lane is barely in the movie. So, it works and it doesn't work. And I'm like, Flash, I enjoyed that for the Flash, but, the other cameos kind of felt, Cyborg and Aquaman was just awkward. He was just staring at the camera, like, with his staff, underwater. I don't know. And I don't know how the hell Flash time traveled. I do watch Flash on the CW. He did time travel, but still. I mean, like, Superman never time traveled in this movie. Like, went back in time, and I would have figured he would have, after the bomb went off in the Senate building, he would have gone back in time and saying that, like, this man has a bomb in his chair, you know, like how it should have ended, described it, but they're going for a more realistic route, and yet they still have the Superman glasses technique on. I don't know. But yeah, the whole Daily Planet scene, I think they would have been fine without Daily Planet in this movie. But, and if Lex Luthor was a businessman, that would have been more to his, you know, character. I love Zack Snyder, but I just think he's more of a Batman director than a Superman director. Okay, so, Lex Luthor finds kryptonite, alright? And he wants to bring Zod's body back to life, and he's forcing Superman to fight Batman. It's not really Batman versus Superman, it's more like Superman is forced to fight Batman. So, Batman creates this metal suit, and, it doesn't really work. The kryptonite bullets kind of work, but, the suit doesn't really work. Superman lifts him up, throws him across a building. You know how they were complaining how in Man of Steel they did really too much damage? I think they did a little bit more damage in this movie. When Doomsday shows up, like, they make up. Okay, it's the stupidest way ever to have a fight end. I just saw Civil War. I'm not saying I like Civil War because I'm a Marvel fan, but I am a Superman fan and a Batman fan. I love The Dark Knight, and I like Man of Steel. Hey, I just thought the Man of Steel choreography was better than Batman vs. Superman. But, they end the fight with Superman, like, in pain from kryptonite. I'm like, okay, how are they gonna do this? It's like, Martha, I'm sorry. And then, Batman goes, why are you saying that name? It's his mother's name. Wait, your mom's name is Martha? I'm so sorry. Bro, my mom's name is Martha too. I feel for you. How do you feel for that? How can you feel any sort of resistance towards this person who blew up your tower just because his mother had the same name? In the comics, I think that had a lot more meaning, the Martha thing, but it just, if they were beating each other up, and they stopped because Doomsday was coming, then I can understand, and them working together as a team, forming a friendship with Wonder Woman. I can see that. In the last act, they become friends, not in the act before he shows up like, your mom's name is Martha? I feel for you, dude. Hug me, bro. I don't know what the director was going for. Like, a family thing, I guess. But next time, just have them find it out and make up when a bigger villain comes in. You know, the enemy of your enemy is my friend. But then Wonder Woman comes in, you know, they fight Doomsday. It's Zod's resurrected corpse. Well, not resurrected, it's kind of like a walker from The Walking Dead, just bigger. Wonder Woman, like, chops his arm off, I think. And I would have loved it if Batman got a little more credit in this, but Superman goes for the kill and he stabs Superman, like, in the chest. So, Superman apparently dies, and I'm like, oh, okay, that was a big leap for DC, killing off Superman. I mean, I would have enjoyed it if the movie ended at the graveyard. You know, when they're all, I don't know if that's the same graveyard as Batman's parents. I don't know, but, yeah, they're at the graveyard where Superman is being buried. And we all think he's dead. I kind of liked how Bruce Wayne felt, like, sort of guilty, and Wonder Woman just going off in her own way, and Lois Lane kind of looking at Batman as like, you know, Bruce, he was a good man. And, I kind of like that. And then we see Lex Luthor getting shaved, and I'm like, okay, that was sort of a cop-out, but, I mean, he has to get his hair one way or another. It's not like how Anakin got his Vader suit chopped off in lava. But, yeah, they shave his head for prison. That's basically it. And then the movie ends with, Superman, you know, you see the grave pop up, and you're like, oh, is Superman alive? I don't know. So Man of Steel 3 is probably going to be Justice League. My thoughts on this movie, I give it a C. A C for effort. Because I did like all the Batman scenes. Ben Affleck, bravo. Flash, I like. Wonder Woman, I like. Anyone else was iffy. Superman, I like more in Man of Steel, to be honest. It wasn't really a fight. It was like a all hell breaking out and a forced fight, to be honest. But, you know, what do you think about Batman vs. Superman? Comment below. And, like this video, share. I don't know much about the DC Universe. Fill me in. I'm more of a Marvel person. But, yeah. But, let me know if you want a movie review channel. Because I already have my second channel, my fan edit channel, my Let's Play channel. And most of them have more subscribers than my main channel. So I'm like, you know what, I might as well do the review on here. So I can get my subscribers boosted up. But, I don't know, what do you think? Should I make a review channel? Comment below. Alright. Yeah. Have a nice day.